Brandon Daley.
For the past 4 years, I haven't shut up. I talk a lot, make dumb puns, and find recreation in forensics, an activity where students are rewarded for talking a lot and making dumb puns. The class of 2009 has been subjected to my many newspaper articles and daily mispronunciation of chicken fillet / bun. I was also nominated as the male class clown, which translates to the most loud and obnoxious person in the school award. Plus, after becoming class president, I also became the somewhat representation of the seniors, a much more unathletic and spindly representation, but a representation nonetheless. This position as president has allowed me to choose the gowns the students are wearing, the invites they sent out weeks ago, and even the man who spoke today. But enough about the many, many areas I excel at, no matter how awesome they may be. Basically, what I'm trying to say is I've had a lot of opportunities to state my opinions, and this class has had a lot of opportunities to ignore me. However, the one time when not only seniors are required to hear what I have to say, but also their parents and their teachers and their principals, the time when I'm required to have a speech prepared, I'm actually speechless. I mean, what could I possibly say to this class that hasn't been perpetually beaten into our brains for the past 4 years? That you should chase your dreams, no matter what obstacles might cross your path. That failure isn't an option, and no matter what you do, you need to be happy. That spaghetti straps are inappropriate dress for school. I think I speak for everyone today when I say, "Ah!" At this point, we are sick of listening, sick of direction, sick of high school. So basically, any advice I can pseudo-philosophically sling towards this herd of eager graduates will go in one ear and out the other. They were barely willing to listen to the main speaker, let alone the kid who sit next to them in Spanish too. But don't worry. This direction and constant prodding are almost over. No more curfews or worksheets, and the only test we'll have to take for the next 3 months will be to check for swine flu. Finally, the time has come to leave the womb of Salina Central and experience the world. Because of the eagerness boiling under the skin of these eager graduates, because the patience has officially run dry, because we want to be free and independent, I am speechless. What could I possibly say that hasn't been perpetually beaten into our brains for the past 4 years? But there are some things no one ever told me. No one ever told me that the same kid would win both Prom King and Dane Hansen. That the entire janitorial staff would know my name on a first-name basis. And vice versa. That our class would accumulatively acquire over $500,000 in renewable scholarships. That I'd be able to see a play in the Central Auditorium, that it would eventually receive international success. That the tennis and forensics teams would have more state championships than anyone thought possible. That underpaid, over-caffeinated teachers are willing to teach for the high schoolers' benefit, and not the health benefits. That parents who might have no idea how to do pre-algebra can still help us with homework by putting their support in us and dinner on the table. That the students know the Ottawa County Sheriff's Department way more than any of us would wish on our greatest enemies. And no one ever told me that something as miserable and mundane as high school could be filled with so many beautiful people and beautiful experiences. No, some things can't be beaten into our brains, since some things can't be predicted. But all of this will soon be over. Look around this room. This is the last time you'll be in the same place as these people. And not just the students, but the families too. Parents know other parents from the simple link that their kids go to high school together. Teachers build relationships with families during the simple 5-minute conversations at parent-teacher conferences. The attendance ladies talk to dozens of moms per day, some more than the actual students. But in less than an hour, all this will be over. That's what life does. Gives relationships and then takes them away. But don't worry, more will come. Beauty is everywhere. You just have to look for it. And with that in mind, I'm going to say goodbye. First off, this is the perfect time to thank the teachers, counselors, administrators, lunch ladies, and the rest of the Central staff, whom without, we would not exist as the people we are today. Secondly, thank the parents and guardians, whom without we would not exist, period. And finally, thanks to my class. You guys have been hateful, overly critical, gossip-filled, and absolutely perfect. Without you, Salina Central, me, and everyone else in this room would not be the same. And good luck to everyone, the students with their future endeavors, the teachers with the incoming class of freshmen, and the parents with all their newfound free time. Congratulations, class of 2009. You're almost there. And now, for the first time in 4 years, I'll finally shut up.